And welcome back, everybody. We are now going into Game 3 of our PSL Code AS up and down match between Sabaka and Condor. And yeah, let's jump into it.
All right, starting in the top right, we have the blue Protoss, Payback Condor. And spawning in the bottom left, the green Protoss, Sabaka. So this is the third game of the set. Both games were both pretty exciting, good micro by both players. I'm really excited to see this third game, see how it turns out, and see who can win it.
Yeah, it all comes down to this. So we'll either see both players playing very, very safe or hyper aggressive to try to get a quick win.
Yeah, I know. I actually hope we have some sort of quick, maybe cheesy kind of game. I always like casting those. So we'll see. Maybe one of them feels like, oh, like I think I can hopefully catch them off surprise here and try to get a quick win out of this, maybe. So we'll see if either player does that.
Yeah, but definitely both of them have the micro ability to make magic happen with early aggression.
Yeah, so this should be some pretty exciting game. Anyways, a pretty early scout actually here by Condor. He actually sent that right off of making his pylon, so I'm interested what he'll do with that. Maybe just want to get an early scout. Maybe he was worried about some sort of early aggression kind of cheese from Sabaka, and looks he's going to go just straight into the base and see nothing really out of the ordinary, just his first gate going down, and also have the first gate from Condor going down as well.
Yeah, Condor threw that gate down at 12, so it looks like he may be the aggressor.
Yeah, he could be going for maybe a 4 gate or some sort of really early aggression where he's going to get his warp gate done before Sabaka does. He laid on his gas pretty standard time, so he could just be trying to get that gate lit slightly earlier, putting out a cyber and maybe going for that 4 gate.
Yeah, which I personally think 4 gate is much better for game 2 play when you're ahead, because if it fails, you still have another game. I don't agree with it for a game 3.
Yeah, it's very risky. I mean, if you don't succeed with it, you pretty much can't come back. The only way you really can is if you kind of expand right away and try to hopefully hold them off and macro back up to catch up. Because, I mean, 4-gate, you're falling out in macro, you really won't be up in tech at all. I mean, if Sabaka goes sort of like a robo kind of build, I mean, he'll be up ahead definitely. And Condor actually is going to keep this probe in the base. He's going to keep scouting around and just seeing what kind of Sabaka's plan is going to do. Pretty much what he's going for.
And Sabaka scouted the gateway timing, so he's going to skip his Zealot, throw down a second gateway, and probably open 3 Stalkers.
Yep, he could be doing that, or maybe also just he might go an early sentry too, just to get that wall off. And actually, his cyber actually finished before Condor's, and is actually starting warp gate before him, which is a little surprising, considering how it's an early gateway.
Yeah, well, Condor made a slight mistake of he started as Zealot before he dropped his Cyber.
Oh, okay, so yeah, that definitely put him behind a little bit. He's actually going to be going with a Robo now with only 1 gas, so I'm interested to see what that might be, what he might be doing with that.
Yeah, he's going very Zealot heavy for this opening game, so, not using Chrono, so well, he might be just saving it up to Chrono out Immortals, but he needs to be dropping down his second gas.
And at the same time, Sabaka actually was chroning his gateway, and he's also putting a proxy robo actually in the top left-hand corner to the left of Condor's base. So he looks like he might be doing some early aggression. I mean, he's putting these chronos down. He's getting 4 gates with the robo, so he may be going for an early 4 gate and then doing the obs as well. Maybe to get vision up the ramp.
Hopefully Sabaka has made an adjustment in this build. He attempted this build versus Drumhead in the bracket phase, or yeah, the up-down phase of PSL Season 1, and he had an interesting part of the build where he canceled his second 2 gateways. So hopefully he refrains from canceling those gateways. Just slight adjustment so he can actually warp 4 units into the base.
Yep, he's actually getting his warp gate out. Not his warp gate, his warp prism. So he'll probably maybe take that into the back of the base to lay down some units to harass the line while bringing.
Yeah, and he has He has the 3 stalkers ready to jump in the warp, and a zealot ready to jump in the warp prism as soon as it comes out. And I don't think Condor expects this at all. The OBS hasn't made it to his base yet, and he's set on just D'ing up his front ramp, probably not expecting units to just start warping directly into his mineral line.
Yeah, he's going to have a really hard time defending this. He actually just got his warp gate down. One of his gates actually missed on the warp, and so, I mean, he's going to have a lot of trouble. A lot of zealots are going to be easily picking off all these units. He's warping in more stalkers, which isn't really going to help much with considering the amount of zealots he has. He can easily pick those off. Stalkers are going into the mineral line, picking off workers left and right. It's not looking very good here for Condor.
Yeah, and he can't even fight the stalkers with probes because Sabaka can just pick them up and drop them back down with the warp prism.
Yeah. And there's the GG there by Condor, saying he was actually planning the exact same build to him. So yeah, pretty quick third game there. Sabaka is gonna take this set, and yeah, pretty interesting games overall.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, well, we are going to take a break. We're going to come back with another set in just a few minutes, so stay tuned. We'll be back.